We are so blessed to live in a country that has an abundance. If you get sick, you easily can access the medications and the doctors that you need. But just like today with the earthquake outside Anchorage, combined with the fact that supply lines are breaking down worse than ever before, you might be faced with a situation where you just suddenly cannot get your medications. Now, I'm talking about penicillin, but I'm also talking about your chronic meds, the meds for your heart condition, the meds for really anything that if you're on medication on a regular basis, blood pressure, whatever the case may be, if you have to take a pill every single day, how long will it take for you to run out of your medication? And many of those medications they're life-threatening. Well, luckily, Jase has a program where from a U.S. doctor, you can get your chronic meds. And I'm making this video now, not just because we're seeing tragedies around us on a daily basis, and not just because supply chains are getting worse and worse, but they are offering $15 off. And we're going to put that coupon code below. But if you don't have emergency antibiotics on hand, and if you don't have your chronic medications on hand, if you don't have both those medications on hand in the event of some sort of just simply a natural disaster, let alone some sort of world-changing event, you may be in a life-threatening situation. You may be 48 hours from your last breath simply because you don't have the medications that you have to take on a regular basis. Your heart condition medicine, your blood pressures, thyroid medication, antidepressants, cholesterol. Now, we've done a video on both the penicillin and the chronic medications, and there's a lot of details to those. So I'm going to put the links to both those videos below if you want to get more detail here. Although you're going to get most of your detail from the Jase website, and again, that link is below. Now, it's important to mention that you will work with a U.S. doctor, and they will prescribe you from a U.S. pharmacy. You're not getting fish antibiotics, that kind of thing. And to get a year's supply of your chronic meds or emergency antibiotics for almost any condition you can get an infection for, it's not just you get one type of antibiotics, you get 5 different types of antibiotics and doctor guidance on the type of infection, on what you'd use for what your dosage is. And it's all based on you and your weight and your age and all those factors. So don't go down the bad. It's very affordable. Right now you're getting $15 off. Don't go down the strange path. I think in the end you're going to spend more money on fish antibiotics than you're actually going to spend on human antibiotics from Jase. But in addition to that, they don't make your chronic meds for fish. They just simply don't do that. They don't make your heart medication for fish. So, and you may have some on hand, but do you have a year's supply on hand? It's very important you do those things. So again, those links are below. And as we see natural disasters hit continually, and we see the supply chain just getting worse and worse, and not to mention the cost of medication going up and up and up along with everything else, right now is the time you need to do it. And you get $15 off. That link's below. If you like this video, click like and subscribe. Feel called to support this channel with Patreon. That link is also below. But the most important part of this channel, we take prayer requests. So please don't ever hesitate to send that in. Thank you for watching this episode of God, Family, and Guns. And as always, love God, love your family, and love guns.